What's up YouTube, it's Damean V2. I'm back with another commentary today. In this video I have an Infinite Warfare gameplay for you guys today. And in this video we're going to discuss some tips on how to become a better slayer or a better killer in Infinite Warfare. But before I get to my tips, I want to let you guys know that this video isn't for someone who wants to go flawless. This isn't for someone who wants to improve their kill death ratio. It will improve your KD, but these aren't the tips that you should follow if you really want to do that. These are just for people who want to become a better killer, who want to get high kill games, and to be on the top of the leaderboard, the scoreboard for each and every single one of their games. But my first tip in this video is the sensitivity. Obviously, the sensitivity is very subjective. Not every sensitivity is good for one type of person. You need to find the sensitivity that is best for you, and this comes with trial and error. So it's going to take some time for someone to find the best sensitivity. Thankfully, I've been playing Call of Duty for a few years now, so I know generally what sensitivity I like the most and what I play more effectively and efficiently on. The second tip is the guns. Obviously, if you want to become a better killer, better slayer, you need to use the best guns. Like that's mainly the most obvious thing. You need to use the best guns, especially if the other team are using the best guns. So there hasn't really been patches in this game yet. Most of the guns are the same as what they were from the start of the game. So the Volk is very nice. The Type 2 is a good weapon, and there's also other weapons in the game that are standouts compared to some of the other weapons in the game. So obviously you want to use the best gun, since everyone on the other team will most likely be using the best gun. And one thing about using the guns, make sure you know what gun you're using. Make sure you know the stats of the gun, like the damage, the fire rate, the accuracy, the range. You want to know these stats, especially if you play towards a certain playstyle. Like if you're a rusher, you obviously want a gun that has high damage so you can be able to kill people quickly, and you don't really want a gun that has a lot of range if you're going to be gunning and up close and personal with the other team. Tip 3 is the attachments. The two attachments that I use on every single one of my classes is quick draw and suppressor. And there's a reason why I do this. One, quick draw, you aim down your sights faster. Essentially, whoever can aim down their sights faster is going to win the gunfight 9 out of 10 times. So quick draw is a must. It's a must. You need to be able to aim down your sights faster, especially if you're using an AR. And in Infinite Warfare, it is definitely an AR heavy game. So if you're using an AR, you definitely need quick draw, especially if you're running up against a team that uses submachine guns. And when they use submachine guns, all they have to do is fire from the hip. So you definitely need quick draw. The second attachment is suppressor. The main thing about suppressor, you do not want to show up on the map. The radar is very helpful. I usually look at it the whole game, because I know I can study the map. I can know where the enemy players are. Especially since I use a UAV, I'm looking at the map the most. So the easiest way to avoid being shown up on the map is to use ghosts. So to get to the gameplay a little bit, I just remember that there was this one sniper who kept picking me off. It was really making me mad. I finally got the upper hand and killed him a few times, but I think most of my deaths in this game was just from that one sniper. But again, with suppressor, use the suppressor, stay off the map, and you should be good to go. And lastly, the big tips is the perks. Again, ghosts, you want to use ghosts, you want to stay off the map, you want to try to get your enemies. You don't want to be like face to face with an enemy. You want to be able to shoot from them or shoot at them from behind or towards the side. So and you're using a suppressor, so they won't be able to just look at the radar, quickly see where you're at and turn and kill you. So you'll be able to get the upper hand that way. So ghost and suppressor, those two combinations, the perk and the attachment, is definitely a good combination for your class setup to use if you want to become a better killer and a better slayer. The second perk I will say is dexterity, especially if you're in a lot of gunfights. To be able to reload your weapon is very crucial. I remember old Call of Duty games, I always used sleight of hand just so I could reload quicker. And look at this no scope. It was ridiculous how many times the sniper has killed me in this game. And the second, if you really, I only mainly use 2 perks, but if you really want to use a 3rd perk, you can use Gung Ho, which is a perk 3 perk, which gives you the ability to shoot while you're sprinting. I really don't think it's that big of a deal, because once I know like someone's coming around the corner or close, I'm aiming down my sights. And if you're using quick draw, you really don't even need to use Gung Ho. So, but that's again, it's subjective. Mainly you want to use what works best for you, but these tips are some things that you guys should follow. And lastly, I want to talk about a few objectives that you need to try to play towards if you want to become a better killer and better slayer in Infinite Warfare. And one, like I discussed, is to stay off the radar. You definitely need to stay off the radar. Be sneaky, be secretive. You don't really have to camp. Like as you can see in my TDM game and the other games that I will be uploading to my channel in the future, I'm running around. I'm not playing back. I'm getting up close and personal with the enemies. That's the only way how I can get a 40 kill TDM game. Second, ADS quicker, which you use with quick draw. Third, obviously know the maps, but that just comes with you playing the game a lot. And the last one is play the game. You gotta practice, like riding a bike. You gotta practice. It's been Damean V2. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm out. Thanks for watching.